Hi, this is Greg Hague. I'd like to give you a listing tip today, and this is the importance of having a seller fight story on counteroffers. And so to set the table, you have a listing and you receive an offer on it, and you're going to counteroffer that offer. So you're going to decide what the price is and get back with the agent who made the offer from their buyer. And what's so important is that when you call that agent back, you do what I did for years, and that is you tell them what I call the seller fight story. You talk to them about how maybe when the seller first saw it was like, are you kidding me? They were ready to throw me out because it was so ridiculous and so low, and their home is so worth what it's listed for. But I forged on, and I talked to the sellers, and I said, take the emotion out of the deal. One of my favorite lines is, as a problem is a set of facts compounded by emotion. So I tell the sellers, we don't have a problem here. This is simply facts. Buyers oftentimes make offers that aren't what sellers want. Don't be insulted. Get the emotion out of the deal. And so I get the sellers to come back with a counteroffer. Now, the key is when I call the other agent, the agent who represents the buyer, I want to tell them this fight story about how hard I worked and how the sellers wanted to come back here, but I brought them back here at this lower amount, and that it's and then give them all the reasons, of course, why this is such a good deal, but mainly how hard I fought to get this counteroffer, and that they need to do the same thing with their buyer. And of course, I did. This is not fibbing. It's just expanding the fact that I really, really, really had to work to make this happen. That's important. And the reason it's so important is because you want the buyer's agent to go back to the buyer and tell the buyer how hard it is. One of the things that buyers are always concerned about is, can I get it am I paying, if I kept going here, could I still negotiate it lower? And what you want to do, the purpose of the fight story, is to convey the message that this was hard fought. You fought the battle, you fought the war, and this is as low as it's going to get. So once again, this is Greg Hague. If we're not connected, love to connect with you on LinkedIn. Send me an invite, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're not. And lastly, if you're looking for some cool strategies on how you can dominate your listing market, come on over to realestatemaveriks.com, where we're writing the creative playbook on how you can win in real estate.